Or maybe the cat that's sleeping on top of me. I'm not entirely sure. Alright.
Oh.
Maybe crowded, but it looks like you can grab a seat if you're lucky. While you're riding on a train, you've got some downtime. I wonder if you could put it to good use. Alright, so the thing about this game is it starts hinting a lot on things you can do in your spare time and in between times, and you can increase that functionality so you can focus on doing other things with confidants or palaces, and it really does help a lot. Anyway, what's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately. My head's all foggy and I have no energy. I've tried every drug at the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus?
Not good.
Oh, how's serendipitous. Is this one of those... is this the onset of a psychotic breakdown? What should I do? Am I gonna die? Calm down, calm down. Just go to the clinic. Come on. I'm sure a doctor can prescribe something that'll fix you right up.
I see.
Doctors have the best medicine, huh? Hey, wasn't that customer back at LeBlanc a doctor? She was the one that was wearing punk clothes?
No!
That's not what is important here, though she did have an interesting fashion sense. It might be nice to have some strong medicine to use in a palace.
Morning.
Morning. Yo, morning, Rin. What you doing here? Let's head to school together. I mean, it's right there, but whatever. Alright. Hey, we're meeting up at the hideout after school, right? Don't text now, we're in class. Whoa, I mean, you're actually listening to all this crap? Yeah, but none of it's really sticking today. I know, right? Anyway, hideout after school? Where is exactly this hideout? The school roof. Wait, we can still go up there? Yeah, I'll let you in. Well, I'll be waiting. Just come on up once school's over. Gotcha. I'm gonna fine you if you're late.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Amamiya. You, pay attention. Is that how you... This sounds like the slug from Monsters Inc. I'm sorry. The Mike Wazowski. Hey, you, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel murderous intent. Ow. Oh, that looked like it hurt. He hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief. It looks like you need more proficiency to dodge that. Now, there are some things that are, like I had mentioned.
Looks like we're all here.
There are some things that are locked behind social stats. That's also why you want to increase them as much as you can.
Okay, let's get going.
Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace.
But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare.
Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it?
That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in.
But how exactly are we supposed to do that?
I'm glad you asked, Lady On.
Again with the lady on.
First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
You talking about weapons? Oh, I know a kick-ass place.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace.
Oh, I guess this is a good point to actually mention this. They mentioned fatigue. I know in 4, I played a decent amount of 4. I haven't beaten it. And in this game, I'm guessing they mean by, like, fatigue of, like, a fatigue of items and you're low on health, low on SP. that's something that's really dangerous to, like, go through an entire palace and not be properly prepared. You can get it. You actually are able to get to where you need to be like, technically, unless there's something story-wise that's blocking you, get to the end, essentially. There's a couple of palaces that actually allow you to do that. There are some that don't on your first day in. As you've kind of seen, we've went in and out quite a bit. It's story reasons why, but there are some that allow you to get to the end point pretty much on your first attempt getting in there. This fatigue bit actually played more of a role in 3. The other one I've played a semi-ish decent amount of. That one, if you stayed in their version of the metaverse, I think it's like the 13th hour or something like that. I forget what it was exactly. It's been a while since I played it. There is a fatigue status, and anyone who's tired or anything like that, you just did not take them along in fights because they couldn't fight as well. In fact, they were a detriment in a fight. You needed them to rest. So resting was really essential in that. I might want to go back and play that game at some point, but it's been a while since I played it.
And where can we get medicine?
Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady An. Now then, he and I have some business in Yongen, so let's head off for today.
What business?
Come with me. I won't be able to get close enough by myself.
Alright, whatever.
Can I talk?
Hey, you remember that customer you met at LeBlanc yesterday? The doctor who prescribes medication after a quick examination? She was sitting at the booth. Yeah, I remember.
Actually,
I've just realized something. If she's the kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that, maybe she'll help us out. She's somewhere in the neighborhood, right? Take me to her.
Your voice is so quiet, Sonny, you're mumbling. Are all you kids like that these days? I can hear you, but just keep that in mind. So, what brings you about kindergarten?
What? So what was that about kindergarten? What? Oh, I've heard of her. You should steer clear of that. Private physicians. Larger hospitals are much better because they got so many more talented doctors. And the doctor that I go to works at a major hospital. He's very good, or at least he feels so reliable. Ma'am, that's not always the case. Sometimes private practitioners are the better choice, in my personal opinion. Because you can actually get on a more personal known basis with them, and they're able to treat what's going on with you a little bit more effectively. Anyway, Takemi's medical clinic, it's right there in front of you. I'm tempted to go in myself, but those rumors, I wish I had the guts to go in like you. Let's go inside.
this is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine?
If we're honest, she ain't gonna believe us. We'll make up something.
Well, I guess that's the only choice we have.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll just have to go for it. All right, let's step inside.
Well,
Is this your first visit? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. At LeBlanc. Well, whatever. So, what are you here for today? My body feels lethargic. Been having nightmares. I have a chronic disease. Fine.
please head to the exam room.
It doesn't
In a
matter
case
what
like
you say.
yours, It's usually just due to stress. I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay? Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which type of pill do you want? A sweet-tasting one or a bitter one?
Whichever, it's fine.
How about a stinky one then? Just kidding, there's no such pill. Alright, why don't we stop beating around the bush? You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know. I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me, hmm?
I mean, she caught us.
You're one of those patients with an ulterior motive, huh? What's the world coming to? I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine. I'll prescribe you some medication. But only medication that will help you recover your health.
That's a good doctor.
I guess it's fine. You seem pretty earnest, and you don't look like you'll be any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original. I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. So, if that's okay with you, stop by any time.
That'll really help.
Great. It's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know? I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for.
Probably better that you don't know.
Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem.
This is all I got now.
Okay, which
Right
one?
now. Okay, so this is essentially your healing item place. Normally you wouldn't have any of these, but this is a heal all, and it does 50%. There's always a percentage with like the better heals. You do
that one?
actually want to grab a couple of these because the dungeon we'll be going into
Thanks.
is going to have a lot of things that could possibly KO you. If you don't have any of them, like the 50,000 from a regular Persona 5 or anything like that, you probably could only buy one. Still go ahead and buy one over anything else. There, especially early on in the game, there's going to be a lot of times where you just get overwhelmed by things and you just get killed. And sometimes, like with this, even though it's a healing to everybody by 50%, it's 50%. It's not 100%. So sometimes things like this is actually better. And if you can't afford the 100, there are the 50s. I can afford the 100, so I'm actually going to go for it, and I'm going to get 10 of them.
Here you go.
Simply because of just, you don't want to be always using SP to heal. I'm going to grab a couple of these.
That should work.
It's because status elements are actually pretty bad in this game. There's not...
Thanks.
Each one of these status elements are something you really don't want. Because they just do some nasty things to you. As we kind of come across them, definitely I'll touch on it. Burn just does consistent damage. It's the least offensive out of all of them. The rest are kind of bad. The worst ones I would say are cured by this. I actually might go ahead and buy some more.
Here you go.
So despair and brainwash are probably the worst status elements in this game. But yeah.
Take care.
And then good luck with that. Again, we won't run into anything that does that right now. The despair and brainwashing. But we'll get there. What's the reason for your visit? Do you have a cold, stomachache, athlete's foot? Whatever it is, you'll need to take a number. Enough of this. You're the only one who could have developed that type of medicine. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. Rumor has it, it's a drug so potent it can give a person unlimited power. Really? That's news to me. Developing experimental drugs, medicine, and herbal remedies violates all health regulations. Are you attempting to create a super stimulant? A drug like that will only become a social issue. You're really persistent. You know that? I'm just a quack. The police may not be taking action, but I imagine the media will soon pick up on it. You intend to ruin my reputation again, huh? You're a disgrace to the medical community. What's with that look? That was your mistake, was it not? I won't be responsible for your criminal actions. Dispose of that medicine immediately and resign. The name Tai Takimi will never... Hey, is somebody there? Well, we better book it.
Man.
Jeez, they almost caught us. It sounded like they were talking about something dangerous. Could that woman be hiding some extra strong medicine? It seems sketchy.
No.
Maybe, but it could come handy at the palace. Let's get that woman to cooperate with us. Alright, let's come back when that man isn't there. We shouldn't involve people who have nothing to do with this. Keep the Phantom's thieves a secret, okay? Anyway, great work. That went really well. So, I mentioned this. The store I mentioned with the model guns? It's in Shibuya. I can go with you if you want. Can't you do it alone? Oh, right. You just transferred here, huh? Let's go together, dude. I'll show you around. You at least know how to get to Shibuya Station, yeah? Hey, I can't make it. Can I trust you guys to check the place out for me? You can't come? Not tomorrow. I made plans to go see Shiho in the hospital. Ah, gotcha. Don't worry, we got this. I'll see you in Shibuya, Ren. I'll be in front of the station.
We might be able to get our hands on some decent stuff if this store really has model guns.
That is true.
Well, we can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay.
It's going smoothly so far. Once we are prepared, let's take on the palace. That's where the real fun starts. Got it? That is true.
Oh!
Hey, the desk looks pretty useful. But you can clean... Oh, come on! I just want to clean it.
Okay.
You're meeting up with Ryuji tomorrow, so don't oversleep. Alright, fine. Go to bed.